In this fast-paced world, where the life is so hectic, we have so many things to take care of: house, job, children, family, and all other daily life chores. We do not find time to balance or think or take care of our mental health. Who we need? We need a guru who could actually teach us the art of meditation, calm our mind down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ATN. I'm your host Shunu Kaushik, and today I'm really honored to have a spiritual guru in our studio. His name is Srinivas Yogi Arka. Yogi Arka, he's a philosopher, he's a teacher, and he's also a founder of a meditation spiritual organization. Welcome to ATN, Yogi Arka. Thank you. Now, I'm so glad that you're here, and you're here to spread this word around. How can you achieve the mental peace? How can you do meditation? So let's start with your early life. Can you tell us about your early life and your spiritual journey, how it began?
My journey began seeing problems in the world, problems in society, especially three major problems. Seems almost impossible to resolve at that time even. Those problems are death, disease and decrepitude, meaning infirmities of old age, so like this. And death obviously knows dissolution of the whole existence on this beautiful planet. And then disease. Why do we have to undergo some illnesses, not even knowing its cause, and no knowledge of how to totally overcome? So in this world of uncertainty, how can we set our major objectives and goals in life? So that was my really quest. And where is the maker of the world? Where is the worker of this world, universe? And how can we see him? There must be definitely some worker behind it, behind the work done, this massive planet, nature, and the stars and beyond, so many infinite objects. So there must be a worker, a good thinker behind it. How can we find it? How can we access him, reach him? You must be very, very gigantic kind of being, or he or she or it. So anyway, that quest began like that eventually. And I'm also from that background, from my father, grandfather had the deeper quest and spiritual tilt in them. So that really took on so much really. Then I wanted to experience what is the truth in us. Why at least how we are. Good news is we can question like this. That's good news. We can. Whether we find answers or not, at least we have these fundamental questions to assure our base, to remain secure in this world.
True.
Intellectually and metaphysically and spiritually. Yes, so that's how it began.
That's very interesting. Now, what does inner peace mean to you?
Inner peace mean a state of equanimity, a state of inner calmness, without the use of any medicines or any chemicals or any artificial methods. You still achieve that state of stoicalness, endurance, and you have such a vastness of consciousness being experienced within you. So a kind of state of peace, you achieve that internally with clarity, with clear understanding about many issues in that encounter in our life. That's inner peace. That's essential to each human being, every human being, because without that peace, we won't be able to have sound mind, and we can't make good judgments and decisions in our journey of life. So we need that inner state of inner peace.
So, Yogi ji, you often speak about Arka Dhyana. What is it, and how can someone go on this path?
Arka meaning in Sanskrit the sun in the sky. Dhyana meaning that's a deep meditational experience that occurs in the heart. So in a natural way, that is dhyana. You become involved with something deep within you, and so you feel a total unity within you, because we are living on the surface, not getting deep within our own mind, consciousness and emotion. If we can do that internal study and internal research, and allow ourselves to experience our deeper presence in the world, and that's what the Arka Dhyana is. And through utilizing our own resource, natural resource such as touch and also sound, we can generate sound energy of our own, totally ours, which is healing, curative, most effective, and that also applying that, and also exploring conscious breath. So you ascend from your feet to the crown of your head, and feeling your deeper spiritual or metaphysical or internal conscious presence in different locations, especially in 19 locations. That's called Arka Dhyana. It's intuitive method, really.
This is very deep. Now, you just mentioned about the different organs, different parts of the body. Now, according to your teachings, what is the heart? What is the role play of heart in meditation?
Heart is very important, extremely important. Without recognizing our own heart, we won't be able to feel completeness of our existence. To say you are a full human being, then you have to have recognition of your own heart, emotional heart, or hearty mind, you may call it so, or a heart that really holds great many qualities such as creativity, poetry, art, and intuition. Heart, that's where everything springs up, all noble qualities. So heart is the center of everything. So by recognizing that, by feeling that, then you'll feel the centrality and totality of your presence.
So according to you, what are the simple practices that one should follow in order to go within, to going deep?
Maybe to start with, they should work with their own breath. Breath is a good communicator between the external world and the inner world. So that's one aspect. And secondly, as I said to you just a moment ago, we should experience our own touch, the power of touch with our own hands. And for example, maybe placing hands on your chest, and then on your shoulders maybe, or on your knees, perhaps on the navel area. So, and become involved with that experience of touch. It will become magnetic touch, curative touch, very cosmic touch, and that starts really generating some healing effect. And that area will become more empowered. That's the reason, negatively speaking, when people have some problems in the body, their hands go straight there. Oh, this location is hurting me. They're indirectly, unconsciously trying to use their soul energy, soul power.
You were talking about, Yogi Arka, that while touching your heart or your liver or different organs, parts of your body, it sends some kind of a message to brain to go in the meditation mode. Why you are recommending to touch heart and organs?
Because touch is the largest sense in our body, mother sense, you may call it so. So when we feel something more attracted, so more beautiful, and so irresistible, we feel like offering our touch, maybe by shaking hand if there are other fellow humans, or maybe even object like flowers go and touch, or maybe like so. That's the reason even in our communication we say keep in touch with us. Touch, not necessarily in the physical touch, also the mental touch, emotional touch, verbal touch. The touch means communication has to happen. So when we offer touch to in certain regions in the body, then internally, especially when you become involved emotionally, consciously, in the spiritual sense as well, that internally the cells in the body, they especially in that location, they start really feeling some sensation. Oh my God, the master is touching, is recognizing me, attending to me, acknowledging me, coming to me. My God, like some boss of a huge establishment, when they come to meet you, you feel, by God, so you like to stand up and pay respect to the person. So also they also become like hyped and brimmed with energy, and they also start performing optimally to really heal that area or to empower that region or limb or whatever. So that really works from internally too, and externally as well. So that becomes really empowered. And also remember, each organ, each position in our body has some connectivity with the nature outside. They have some correspondence constantly going on, otherwise body cannot run. We are not running the body.
True.
We are not functioning with the body. It's all happening subliminally beneath without our knowledge. Fortunately, it's looked after largely. We think we are taking care of our body, maybe externally, superficially to some degree, but body has to wake up and perform, otherwise nothing can ever help. Anyway, it has connectivity with nature, and we can, by becoming focused in certain areas with our touch and applying our sound energy, then the certain information can come to us through that organ and then uploaded to your heart region, and then it will echo in the brain, and that's intuitive knowledge. Maybe the wind, air element can provide some knowledge.
Yes.
It's also the fire element, earth element, ether. They communicate. They are communicating constantly with us right now. True. Without our knowledge, we can also go and be the part of it and really join the network and then download or obtain some information and present it to the world for the benefit or your own benefit to begin with. Experiment, and when it works again and again, it works in different conditions, different circumstances, then you can really share with everyone openly. Look, if you wish, you can try. This is working. When you share that knowledge, true knowledge, good knowledge, experiential knowledge, then really world becomes a better place, and also you also feel elated and satisfied. So we all have to help each other to make the world a better place by answering toughest questions, but finding solutions open-mindedly. All should become consciously aware of everything what's happening. Yeah. That will be good, not just living our life selfishly and materialistically and insecurely. That's not life. We have to feel our life, the flow of our life in full freedom and relaxation. So ananda, with joy. Yes, there's no joy, it's not life. Although we are breathing, we are eating, we are sleeping, still they have no life.
That's true.
People say that I have no life. They are speaking, they still say no life.
That's
so
true.
That is not really good. Everyone deserves the happy life, peaceful life, and a respectful life, and understand to have, and also with some good understanding about themselves, who they are, and what is their purpose, what they can do. Meditational practices will help. Dhyana practice will help. Need not have to be following any specific thing. They can do it even if they are atheists. Still, they can practice. It is such a wonderful science, isn't it?
True,
so like
true.
this. Yes.
I totally agree with you, and now it's all making sense to me. Whenever you are feeling sad or down, and somebody comes and hugs you, you immediately feel calm and there's a peace of mind. Now, Yogiji, most of the time, I'm talking about myself. Let's say if we are even sleeping, our mind is always wandering. We're always thinking, these chain thought processes going on. How can we calm that down?
First of all, we have to understand the nature of mind, what the quality of mind, properties of mind, traits of mind. First of all, without understanding, you can't deal with anything. If you want to communicate with someone, if you have to, you should know something about them. If you want to have some, a working relationship with some people, you need to know them. So also we have to know the nature of mind. Mind is like a river. Can you really imagine a river without water? So also, can you imagine mind without a thought? Thought is always constantly associated with mind. So mind means you are thinking, you are a thinker. So the secret is just become observant, like what is happening in my mind. Wait a minute, let me focus on what is the thought going on in my brain, in the sky of my brain. Become involved. Instantly the thoughts vanish. Most thoughts will become vanished, because you want to focus, they run away.
Wow.
If you don't focus, they become simply like fast moving clouds in the sky of your spirit and the brain. They stay there. So become involved. That's the secret.
Today's young generation, they have too much pressure on them. They are always chasing after to be successful in life. How could they stay grounded and keep the mental health healthy?
I think they are unaware of these types of systems available, metaphysically or internally or emotionally. There are methods, there are systems in place already very well researched by our ancient masters and scholars and saints and seers. So if you can excuse me, if you can spend some time with them, if they are not, if they say they don't have time, then we should somehow fix an appointment with them. Okay, when can I speak to you?
Okay.
And so I'm sure there will be something important and interesting I would like to speak to you, you can say, and they will really work with you. They want to share with you, most young community members. Or else we can say weekly twice sit for dinner together, weekly twice. They can share and you can reconnect. Not only by talking, also sometimes spending time in your presence can become connected. There is so much to share, and we have to have a big ear to hear their words. And so if they know, if they taste this, yes, there's a way how to experience dilation of time, experience more space, experience that some equanimity for them to handle better stress and study more profoundly. They will be open-minded. If you show them the benefit, why would they say no to you? But our communication has to be in the language. It shouldn't be lengthy process, long discourses, just to the point. Show them the brief sample. I show sample to young members in my audiences. They say, oh my God, it makes sense, something is happening, like such as simple thing. Put your offer your touch to your own forehead and wait there and ask them to experiment with closed eyes, see what happens. Okay, maybe just 30 seconds, 15 seconds even. Then they say, okay, bring the same hand and offer touch to the center of your heart area and ask them to see what happens now. Then where do you feel more united, more comforted, more relaxed? Ask them. They will tell you. But experiment has to be genuine, subjective experience has to be very genuine, and they will know, my God, here something happened in the heart region, in the central part of the body, here chest region. Then they would know, but the meaning, something from the brain descended to the heart region, maybe the cursor, eye awareness, the cursor, with the touch. Touch means that glows, that area glows when you touch, wherever you touch, it's true. And to even anyone, you offer the good, sweet, caring, comforting, motherly touch, that area glows. You can tell. Take photography, Carolean photographic system can tell you that something in there, maybe bio-conscious magnetic field, where intention is also inserted in it. So that's one. So like this, when they experiment, they would know, my God, it works. And also, explain scientifically wherever you can. If something works, it must be scientific. Otherwise, how can that work?
Yes.
Just because you cannot explain empirically or scientifically, does it mean it is superstitious? Because working for somebody. So work means we don't know how to explain the process involved scientifically in terms of mathematics or physics or physiology, whatever. So it's result oriented in some cases. That's where we have to be open minded. If you experience something positive, profound, it's working for you more positively, you're growing and evolving, you're resolving so many problems, you're moving forward, you just go with it then. You cannot explain maybe now, but in future you will be able to explain. Don't depend only on explanation, but go. Experience is the mother of all knowledge. Explanation is for others usually. Go by your testimony. Experiment everything, how things work. I used to do that. That's the reason I'm here today.
How can they learn more about your teachings?
Obviously, you can read books. There are so many books written, like Adventures of Self-Discovery and Becoming Inspired book, Petals of the Heart, Arka Dhyana book, which is just here, close to me. So there are books like that, and a dialogue on deeper matters, and one sci-fi novel which also brings these teachings and providing golden tips called The Bright Moon. The one, so for example, I gave all those things, and maybe I can leave you with some good quotations.
Sure.
A couple of quotes. Wherever you walk, the universe walks with you, and it will work with you better when you become consciously aware of it. Our mind is a question, our heart is an answer, our whole spirit being is an experience. Like these quotes. And and the universe within us is a spiritual experience. Universe is outside of us is a physical reality, and I am the universe is a mystical reality. So it depends upon how you apply your consciousness, your awareness, and your intuition. How much you trust yourself first, rather than trusting anything else, then you can trust other good things in the world. So it's you who begin the world, you who change the world, and you are the first person who is stepping forward. Don't expect someone else to do good things. One day they will do good things. So you are the one who, the world is waiting for you to do such good things, such service, such invention, such contribution. So you are very important to the world. Without you, the world cannot be complete. Please honor your existence and do the best you can. Bring the best out of you, and and evolve and feel satisfied, fulfilled, and enlightened in this life. Only one life we have. We don't know what was behind us. How will we be next? Where will we be next? At least now we have a precious life, such a unique opportunity for us to be in this universe. Otherwise, we would have been a seed or weed, or maybe a thorn, or some insect, or some bacterium. So fortunately, we have this human existence. Through our parents we emerged. We have to be grateful and thankful no matter what background we come from. Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, mother, father, masters, and then we all will lead us to higher consciousness to reach whether we call God or whatever it is. So life is a beautiful journey. Make it exciting, educational, enlightening, and entertaining. This is all my message. And so
Thank
be
you
open-minded.
so much, Mahaguru. This is lovely. I'm so touched. Could I take a look at that book so I can show it to everybody? So this is called Arka Dhyana, Intuitive Meditation. So this is the book. And how can they obtain this book?
These days very easy for them. They'll find it. Copperson books or something like that. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm sure that all of you must have enjoyed today's segment. with Mahaguru Arka. I truly enjoyed it. I thank you so much for sharing your wisdom and teaching with us. And I thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. Namaskar.